कम आ रही क्या आज कनेक्टिविटी कम है क्या? हाँ
Hi friends. Hi. Bye.
I'll just get connected. 1 second. My device needs to get connected. All I hope is the internet does not go slow today. Then we are all doomed. Come on. Connectivity come. All I hope is the internet does not go slow today. Then we are all doomed. Come on. Okay. It's okay, Rishika. Leave it, Rishika.
वॉल्यूम का
Okay. I'm fine. So are we all ready to get started? Just a small introduction. I'm Chef Smita Dugar from the Food Boutique. I am from Hyderabad. I was a contestant in the first MasterChef and I came 7th on the show. It was a great experience. Akshay Kumar was very good on the show. I had a gala time shooting with him. But the problem was I'm a pure vegetarian. I do not even cook eggs, let alone handle them. So anyways, in Hyderabad I've opened a boutique by the name of the Food Boutique, where my main aim and motto is to teach. I take my workshops all over India. We do things on a professional as well as we teach a lot of housewife also on baking and things like that. And recently we have started delivering. I know abhi to kuch nahi ho raha hai, but still we had started, and our forte is cakes and bakes without any eggs. So enough about me. Let us talk about Amul, which is a great brand, and we right from our breakfast starts with Amul. हिंदी में बात करें बेटर रहेगा. ओके, व्हाट आर वी गोइंग टू टीच? क्या बना रहे हो आज? हम एक बहुत अच्छी डिश बना रहे हैं जो अमूल पनीर से बनेगी. ये पहले इट इज नोन एज पनीर लिफाफा. ओके, इसके बाद में वी विल convert that dish into a main, a sabzi, a curry type of a thing also, which you can eat with roti. So shall we get started? Are we all ready to get started? Okay, please make something healthy. Yes, it is very, very, very healthy because it is all, nothing is deep fried. We'll be roasting things. So let's get started. First and foremost, we will get my ingredients forward. We are making a masala to stuff inside the cuts which we'll make. I'll show you how we will be doing it. The name of the dish is, as I said, paneer lifafa. It will be a grilled thing which you can eat as a starter, and then the same starter we will be putting in a curry and serving it as a main also. So one recipe, two end results. You will love it. So let's get started. First and foremost, I need to get started with the masala which I'll be stuffing inside the lifafa. लिफाफे का मसाला बनाना बहुत ज़रूरी है. हाय सचिन, थैंक यू, वेरी नाइस. सुमन, गुड. सो लेट अस गेट स्टार्टेड, एंड टू गेट स्टार्टेड आई नीड सम स्पून्स. 1 second. Okay, so we will start this off with a little butter. So a little butter, around 1 tablespoon. You can put in as less or as much as you want. So we are starting with a little butter. It started melting, and now is a good time to add my garlic. So I am adding 1 teaspoon of garlic. एंड जस्ट लेट द गार्लिक स्वेट अ लिटिल. थोड़ी सी गार्लिक से स्मेल आना बहुत ज़रूरी है. हाय शिवानी. हाय शीतल. साउंड्स यम. यस. खुशबू. हाय. So we have a lot of people joining in. Rashmi Mathur. Yes. So this is all there. So the garlic smell is coming and it is tasting so nice. So just let's sweat the garlic a little. And we will be adding half a cup of grated, rather very thinly sliced beans and carrots. So this is half a cup, and can you see how finely I have sliced them? Because of that, I haven't even boiled them. So it will go well over here. So we will just move them around a little. And they are so thinly sliced that they are going to cook in no time. Why I haven't used boiled carrots and beans is they might go soggy, and then our masala will be soggy and things will become very difficult for us. So because of that, when we are sauteing in it, the extra water is just blowing off. So we will be getting a nicer masala, more flavorful masala in that. So this is there, and just to give it hurry, we will add a little bit of salt. What will happen is if we add a little salt now, the masala will get quickly, it will just saute it a little. Does not need much time. It will only need 2 to 3 minutes to Chandrakanta Sethi ji, wow, thank you. So while this is going along, what we'll be doing is we have taken a little bit of cashew nuts. Just take it in the side and quickly roast them also. So while our masala is going on here, and the cashew nut is also getting roasted over here. So 1 and 2. So today everything we are doing 1 by 2. Good. So that is happening. So cashew nut getting roasted. And here the veggies also done. And my flame is not very slow, not very high, a medium flame. Here, let me add some green chilies. You can take as much of green chilies as you want. Our green chilies in Hyderabad are very potent right now. So, we just put in the green chilies. So going on, and the cashew nuts also roasted, and we are adding the this is giving a lot of flame. धुआं आ रहा है. तो हमारा 1/4 कप इसमें जा रहा है कैप्सिकम. Hi, this is hi from Rumit Patel. Hi, Sheetal. I made the dalia wala salad. It was superb. Everybody loved it. Thank you so much. Thanks so much. So we have added the capsicum in this. What else do we have? We have a little bit of this is corn, which is I've just in the mixie. No, I have this hand thing attachment in which I've just grated it a little. Corn. You can even add peas, whatever you have, corn or peas. Okay.
Won't the steel spoon used for sauteing damage the non-stick?
Pardon?
Won't the steel spoon used for sauteing damage the non-stick?
No, I don't think so, because this is a very good quality non-stick and I always do it this way. I have some kishmish which I have chopped. If you can see, do not add it whole. This will have a really nice sweetness and punches into the masala. So this is also very important. A little bit of kismis. I am adding 1 teaspoon of garam masala. Now is the time for our masalas. 1 teaspoon of red chili powder. If you want to add a lot of heat, you can do that. 1 teaspoon of jeera, small pinch, not a teaspoon, around half a teaspoon. Half a teaspoon of haldi, turmeric powder. some grated ginger. Now this recipe does not call for a lot of garam masala. I feel garam masala is a very overrated spice. I know, I'm sorry for that, but that is how I feel. So my food relies a lot on ginger, garlic, green chilies and lots of herbs. So a lot of ginger will add a really nice punch to this. Let us all, and I have taken approximately 3/4 cup of boiled potatoes, which I will add to the masala. This has jumped right into the pan. So the potato mixture is there, and boiled potatoes just peeled, and I will add there and quickly saute it nicely. Let me just mix it. Now everything is cooked. The potatoes are already cooked. We do not have to do too much to them. Yeah. So the mixture for the lifafa. What does lifafa mean? Lifafa is an envelope. पहले तो बहुत एनवेलप्स आते थे घर में, बहुत लोग चिट्ठियाँ लिखते थे, पर अब लिफाफे नहीं आते इतने, सब ईमेल्स लिखते हैं. शादी में लिफाफा आता है जब लोग पैसे देते हैं. एनीवेज, so this masala is all done. It is very important to mash the potato in nicely. So that all the mixture, it is all cohesive. And now we will put in some. Now what will happen if you do not have beans, you do not have corn, some of the ingredients, see, as long as you have potato, which is very common everywhere, it is available, you have 1 or 2 vegetables, सिर्फ potato से बना लो. अभी इन दिनों में कहाँ सब चीज़ मिल रही है, तो जो मिल रहा है आप उसी से बनाओ. टेस्टी खाना बहुत ज़रूरी है. We must keep our enthu up, keep the family happy, and ultimately that will really, make us a big fighting spirit for whatever comes. So make good food and eat it. So this is all done, and now is a good time to add a little bit of spring onions. If you have them, add them. Don't have them, don't add them, but they will really add to the punch. Now I'm also adding some lemon juice, around 1 tablespoon. Already the sweetness is there in the form of our kishmish, and we are also adding the. Bharat Kumar ji is asking best, tasty and most healthy in vessels. Yes, Bharat Kumar ji, but where is it possible to get them now? So this masala is all done, and one thing we also must add a little bit of coriander to it. So I quickly get some and chop it up and add it. So masala finished. Before we fill it into our lifafas, this needs to be cooled down. So just take it out in here and get it to cool down for us. Do not add it while it is still hot, because it will be difficult for you to handle it in the hand also. So yeah, it is all done, and just keeping it here and waiting for it to cool down. Let me just keep this aside. One more thing needs to be added to this. I forgot. I will just add it, and it is half a cup of mozzarella, Amul mozzarella. I have taken this mozzarella cheese, Amul mozzarella pizza cheese, and I have added to this. And since my masala is hot, this will melt right in. What will happen? This cheese will give it a very nice taste. It will give a very nice savouriness, a nice cheesiness, and also it will make the whole masala bind together. It is adding a binding factor to this also. So this is very important in the masala. So quickly you've just added it in, and because the masala is very hot, and this is a melting cheese, it's a stretchy cheese which melts. So it is quickly, we must finish this, and it is done. the heat of the masala will melt the cheese. Okay. Hi Sarita, hi Urmila. So all this is there, finished. Now we'll keep it aside and we must go to the paneer, which is the envelope. This was the masala, was the filling, and our envelope over here. Let's cut the paneer open. This is very good quality, people. Very soft paneer. Wow, look at the paneer. So we must get 4. We'll get 6 out of this. Good. So again, just see how I'm cutting it. Now, if I cut it just like this and make lifafa, the paneer to the stuffing ratio will not be good. So I must further cut this into 2. Not very difficult, and since this paneer is very fresh, see, I'll quickly cut them into 2 like this. So all the pieces need to be cut in half like this, and then again in half. So from one block I am getting 4 pieces. Okay, so I'll cut all the pieces like this, like so, and I have got some made for you because I want to save me some time. So I will just take 2 which I need to show you over here. Quickly cut it up like this. So this is the lifafa for our stuffing, and I've got some cool stuffing. Just let me go get it. This stuffing is hot, it needs to cool. I've already got some cool stuffing. Take some in your hand, a small lemon sized piece. Don't take too less, it will not add to the flavor, the zing to your lifafa. Just add it like this. Put the on top and quickly make a parcel. So, and just because we have put the cheese and the masala is so well made, it is all going to stick together. I have already got some made for you over here. Out of 400 grams of paneer, I got 16 pieces like this. So this is my 17th piece. And we need to marinate it quickly. So we must make a marination. So what we need for the marination is 1 minute. Okay, everything. Okay, now for the marination, it is just like a tikka masala also with extra zing, extra boom. So we need, see, I could have easily done it in the mixie. But what is the problem with the mixie is, it can make our thing into a chutney very easily. And we do not want that. Very nice, pleasant personality. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Sonal ji. Okay.
Somebody has asked, what would the substitute of potato if do not want to use it?
If you don't want to use potato, you can use banana. Boil the banana and you can put that in. That's a very good question. Especially for Jains. This is a very nice recipe for Jains because you can use potato. There is no onion as such. You can just avoid the garlic. So jamaican आप नहीं खाते हो, मैं भी जैन हूँ. Jamaican नहीं खाते हो, तो you can just avoid the jamaican. Use the corn, use matar in the filling. So you can make it. I have 1 cup of dhania patta, our very nice herb, coriander. I'll just add it to this very nice thing which I've got over here. Mixie में क्या होता है? We put things in and we just make it to a very thin chutney which we really don't want. So this is what we have to do. अगर आपको mixie में करना है, no problem, you can do it. So what you do is just put everything, pulse it once, get everything together and pulse it again. So it does not become a chutney. Now I have some pudina, and this is pudina which I had just. We got some pudina around 2-3 days back and I just put it out, washed and put it out, and it has become a little dry. So I've just dehydrated it but taken out all the extra water. I have green chilies. You can use as much green chilies as you want or as less as you want. Either way, as I said, potent green chilies. So we are putting in a little less. And some ginger. Please cut it into 2 pieces before you put it in. And we put all the masalas later. Let us just quickly do this. I need to put a little curd into this and lemon juice. So let me add the lemon juice around 1.5 to 2 tablespoons, and I'll just get the curd from the fridge because it is so hot here. We kept it in the fridge. 1 second. So I have around 2 tablespoons of curd. I also have some black salt which I'll add around 1 teaspoon. See, so what have I put in? Let us do a quick revision. Okay, what I have put in is some green chilies. I have put the ginger, I have put coriander, I have put mint in it. I have put my kala namak, some garam masala, around 1 teaspoon, 1.5 teaspoon of red chili powder, and 1 tablespoon of, what is this? Corn flour. This will bind everything together. I also put in some around 2 tablespoons of mozzarella which I have grated. This will add a binding to the marination. I haven't put in the dahi because it might make it very thin when I just pulse it around, and I'm going to put in the normal salt. So quickly let me just finish this. Just show the paneer ka pieces, how we have sandwiched them. So my marination is done. It has been made into, just let me give it one more turn with this. Just let's get everything together. See, I need it this way. I do not want to make it into a chutney. Let me, meanwhile, it sounds yummy. Good recipe for gents. Thank you. I hope you will all make it. You can find the written recipe on my MasterChef Smita Dugar page also if you want. You can go to MasterChef Smita Dugar page and you can, we are doing a lot of YouTube videos people. We are doing them specially for people who want to cook innovative things very easily. And you know what our motto is? Minimum effort, maximum impact. So that is my motto in the kitchen. So I have made it the motto for my channel also. So I have all the marination yumminess in here. I will take it out. It has the garlic, it has the ginger, the coriander, everything. I will add the curd now. See, this is a big tip. Don't add the curd while you are just putting it in the mixer or doing it. The curd will lose the water and you'll get a very thin marination. You do not want that. So this is all done. I hadn't added the salt. So I'll add the salt. So this is all done. See, it's a thick mixture because I hadn't put the curd in. Otherwise, believe me folks, itna thin nahi rehta tha. Okay. Now I'll quickly take the pieces, put them in the mixture and keep it in the side. See? And after, this is a small tip, after you sandwich the pieces, just put it in the fridge for some time. Before marination also, then they will stick together better. So quickly I'll just marinate, and after you do this marination part, you are supposed to put this at least 1.5 to 2 hours, or even overnight you can put in the fridge. Just cling wrap it and you can put it in the fridge. And this is a really nice thing to make in parties. Why? Because you can make it, marinate it, put in the fridge, and when your guests are there, you will quickly put them on the tawa and grill them. You can grill them in the tawa also, or you can grill it in the oven also, whatever you want. So we quickly mix the marination. Just see how I am doing it quickly, and I am making sure each piece will get its love, will be dunked in this goodness. Just rub it in a little. Use your hands. We are Indians. We are not afraid of using our hands. We do all the hard work over here with this. Let it all come together nicely. Last piece, done. Just taste the marination, people, before you put it in. If you need more salt, you can always add it in. But for me, this is enough. Done. Let me go quickly wash my hands and come. Okay, so let us read some comments over here. I cannot see anything.
Put
Okay.
them on deep freezer or freeze. I'll tell you.
Freeze in the fridge, not the deep freezer, please.
Mummy, come here. Read out the.
Okay, I'll get the tawa quickly. Put it on heat. On a medium flame, let it heat, then we will add the paneer. Quite technical. No, Parna, this is not technical. It's very, very easy. Don't worry. Once you start doing it, we will be putting the recipe for you. So, thank you so much, Isha. Thank you. So, we will be putting them on my MasterChef Smita Dugar page. The recipe will be there, and read it once. You will not find it complicated. This is just inside. Take it like this, a stuffing inside 2 pieces of paneer and a marination. Finish. Now we will take some ghee.
Do we need to put them in a deep freezer or
Not a
freeze?
deep freezer, in the freezer. Deep freezer mein the paneer will become very hard. You do not want them. We want them to be very soft. So you can put as much ghee as you want. You want more, add more. You can even do it in olive oil if you want. But here we are seeing ghee ka jo flavor hai Indian cooking mein. It is undoubtedly ghee. Okay. Ghee is ghee. Nothing can beat ghee. And do this on a very hot pan. Okay. Very hot. We do not want to steam the paneer. We want to grill them. We want to give it some browning. So quickly we will add all our paneer to this. Grill it nicely. Turn it once. And it will be all done.
Did
And
you
one
add
is
corn flour?
enough for one person, huh?
Did you add corn flour in the marinade?
Yes, I've added one tablespoon of corn flour in my marinade. So it's all there. Add a little ghee and bash the thing. Let
How
it
to
cook.
mix the marinade? I don't have the instrument with me.
If you don't have the instrument, what you can do, you can put it in a mixie. But don't start it at one go and make it into a chutney. We do not want it very thin. So if you are putting it in a mixie, mix everything well, chop everything well so that it can be done quickly, and then just pulse it once. See whether it's done or not, or pulse it twice, but it will be done. Let me check. And it has to be done on a high flame. Always. See, it's getting done. We will quickly turn it. Make sure it does not burn. Wow. Looking yum, it's smelling yum. Soon I hope we'll be getting technology where you can smell in a cooking session. And then you can smell how good this is. Now what is happening, even an induction has a hot spot. So over here the hot spot is here. So these things have cooked over here. And here it is a little not done. So we can turn them again. Can you see it? Can you see here? Just focus here once. It is grilled so well. Yeah? See. And all the masalas are adhering. The chutney, the green chilies, everything is there to give it lots and lots of flavor. See. Quickly, let's make it a little high again so that we have it. So done. This is done. The starter is done, and how will we quickly serve it, we will take a nice plate. You need some green chutney also along with it. Take a nice plate, give some onions. It tastes very good with onions. Some lemon juice on the top for sprinkling. And lift the tikkas. As I said, I'll be teaching you a quick curry also. So we will be taking some and placing them as a starter. So it's looking yum and it is going to taste yum for sure. Over here. So we will be just sprinkling. We have just given a little to, when you are eating it as a starter, eat it like this. Or we will be making it into a yum curry also. Give me 2 minutes. Okay. So quickly, I have a oven proof plate. I will put my tikkas over here. They have grilled very nicely. Looks yum. It smells yum, believe me. Take your time. On a high flame, grill them very well. So fine. Here these are grilling here. Quickly leave them for 2 minutes. And we can put it in that plate. It's very easy. Actually, you do not need an oven to make a very nice grilled paneer tikka, or in this case, a grilled paneer lifafa. We are very comfortable with our tawas, and this is so nice.
Can
So
we
done.
fold it in banana leaves and then cook?
No, because banana leaves are gonna steam it. You don't want to steam it. You want to grill it. So done. Now let us make a quick curry to go on top. For that we need our pans over here on a heat. This is there and this is looking so nice. Can you just see? You can even serve them individually very well. Let me show you how quickly. You want to just quickly give them individually. Just place one, put some onion on top, and they are good to go. So you can serve them individually also like this. And here the heat pan is there on the heat, and it's a very simple gravy. We don't want to do too much for it. Let me get the ingredients. I will add a little bit of butter or ghee, whatever you want. Let me add some butter to this. Quickly, we will be adding some garlic. See, we are layering all our flavors. We have not put all the garlic at one go. No, we are layering our flavors. So the garlic is there. We will be adding cream to this. So it's a very simple dish because we have a lot going over here. We do not need too much. So 1 cup of cream. This is 200 ml, 250 ml cream in it. we have the garlic, we have the cream. I'll put in some green chilies, some ginger. As I said, there is a lot of layering going on. I'll be adding some kasuri methi. It'll give a very nice flavor. Some elaichi. This is very important. It will add a very nice soft touch to the entire thing. And we'll also be adding, just mixing it all up. Put it on a low flame. Don't make it very high. Okay. Low flame, people. Any questions? Stop animal exploitation. Stop animal slavery. Amul, come up with plant-based options. Good. But presently we are all stuck. A little salt in the gravy. As I said, this is a very simple gravy. Nothing to it. The whole flavor will come from the garlic, the ginger, the green chili and the kasuri methi. And we want to make sure that this gravy does not split. We want this creaminess in that paneer tikka. So we will just add around 1 tablespoon of corn flour and quickly mix it. We are not making a slurry. Ideally I would have made a slurry, but today I haven't done it. So, and we also need to add a little bit of vinegar to this to give it that tanginess. So we are adding some vinegar. Here, I have it. Some vinegar, around 1 tablespoon. So that tanginess, we had put lemon juice over here. We are putting vinegar over here. And see, don't make it too thick, but it is so yum. As I said, minimum efforts. So let me just quickly taste. Then I'll dish this spoon. Wow, very nice. It just needs a little more something. It needs 1 tablespoon of sugar. So sugar in. It needs that slight, what shall I say, sweetness to it. It's a white gravy, very easily done. If you find that it is a little thick, you can add a little bit of water to it. Little bit, around 2 tablespoons. Give it a quick whirl. Don't let it go too thick because you want the paneer to absorb all this flavor. So you don't want it to go too thick also. Ma'am, can I work under you? Okay. Send your link. Just go to MasterChef Smita Dugar. Okay. So done. The gravy is done. We will add it to the tikka over here. Very simple gravy. Now we need something more. You can serve it like this, but you want to give it a little more crunch, a little more punch. You can serve it like this, let me tell you, but a little more punch in the form of some vegetables on top. So again, a little butter or ghee, as little as you want, as much as you want, upon you. Little garlic, as I said, we are really balancing all the flavors, we are building up the flavors, and we want to do a very good job. We have the paneer, which is enveloped, it is in a lifafa, and we have the very nice, yummy, very simple gravy on top, but we want a little crunch with it. And how do we do the crunch? थोड़ा सा कुछ vegetable और चाहिए, इसे और अच्छी बनानी है. I have around half a cup of onions which I am adding here, half a cup of capsicum. We don't want them to be very cooked, very lightly sauteed in garlic and butter. See, quickly. And what is happening is, this will give a lovely color to the entire dish. We want the dish to have a lot of color. And this has to be done on a very high flame. Just throw in a little salt at this stage.
क्रीम की जगह घर की मलाई यूज
कर सकते हैं, बिल्कुल. क्रीम की जगह आप घर की मलाई बिल्कुल यूज कर सकते हैं. नॉट अ इश्यू एट ऑल. प्लीज रिपीट. नीरू सिंह जी, आप जाइए हमारे वेबसाइट पे MasterChef Smita Dugar and you can get this recipe. Written very well, you will get it. MasterChef Smita Dugar. So here I am sauteing the veggies. I have added a little bit of salt to it. and some green chilies also, some slivered ginger. We are adding to the flavors. We are making it yum. Nothing, only garlic and some simple veggies with salt. Lastly, we'll be adding the tomato. It will add to the color. Now we don't want the tomatoes to become mush, very lightly. So we had the paneer in an envelope with a lovely stuffing. We added a gravy on top, which is very creamy, a little sweet, garlicky, all flavors balanced. Then we'll be adding a lovely, nice, very simple, crispy masala. Not very masala, crispy vegetable on top. See, like this. And the paneer is ready to go. See, just okay. So we have this wonderful starter. Sorry friends, we were just cut off because of some technical issue. But we are just continuing from where we left off. So this is your wonderful starter which you can have dressed with a little bit of onion rings.
Wait
lemon.
for a little people to come.
Come.
Just give a recap of what you did.
Okay, so we had made a paneer lifafa, which was a starter, and then we made paneer chupa rustam, which paneer lifafa we converted to a gravy also. So this is the paneer lifafa, which you can serve like this, individually like this, and it looks so yum. Yes, with onion, with some green chutney also. And what we did was, after we made the paneer lifafa, we put it in a baking dish. We covered with it a quick gravy made with cream, garlic, some ginger, some kasuri methi, and it was an awesome gravy, tasting very good but very simple. Then we just quickly sauteed some tomatoes and capsicum over it and put it on the top. Why? Because we want to give a very nice crunchy vegetable look to our main dish, which we can eat with rotis, we can eat with even rice, we can eat it with tandoori paratha and naan. It will taste so yum. So it is all there. How will we finish it? We can serve it like this also, but then if you're serving it like this, your paneer should be hot, the gravy should be piping hot when you put it. Everything last minute you have to make, put it and serve. Or you can just sprinkle some cheese on it like this. See, it's tasting, looking so yum. And grill it under a hot oven for some time. For 20 minutes, let's say, on 170, which is a medium oven. Or you can just put it in the microwave for some time so that the paneer gets heated and the cheese gets melted and brown. Or you can just serve it like this. It will taste so nice. Thank you friends. Thank you Amul for joining us today. Thank you Amul for giving me this opportunity to present some lovely dishes from my side to you. Thank you. You can find the recipes at MasterChef Smita Dugar page. Thank you again.